Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to begin with a simple question. When was the last time you felt anxious or nervous in your life? Was it before taking an important exam? Was it before making a life altering decision? Or is it when you think about your future? Regardless of answers, if you felt that experience before, then you are certainly not alone. The imperfections of anxiety and nervousness are the defining variable that makes us humans. Because humans fear uncertainty, humans fear the unknown. And when we realize how little control humans truly have over their life, it awakens that deep, primal feeling within us. Yet, anxiety is always a negative trait to have because it drains our energy and it leads us to burn out. It makes us afraid to take risks, it weakens our confidence, and when things do not go as planned, we fall into disappointment. Worst case scenario, we fall into depression. I too have undergone the same experience. I'm constantly worried about uncertainties I could not predict, dreams I might never fulfill, goals that I might never achieve. And without realizing it, I trap myself and I cage myself in this constant self doubt and dread. And if I reflect on the past, my life could have turned for the worse if I maintained that mindset. Yet by chance or by fate, a certain book came to my life and it changed my perspective regarding the unpredictable. The book that I'm referring to is Philosophy Terras by Henry Manampiring. Philosophy Terras teaches us about Stoicism and it shows how its principles can be applied in everyday life. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Stoicism is an ancient Greek and Roman philosophy that emphasizes on virtue, reason, and inner control. And for me, this book truly enlightens me because one of the book's key takeaways is the idea that our negative emotions isn't rooted from the unpleasant event that we experience, but from how we interpret them. Oftentimes than not, we place our happiness and outcomes on outcomes that we cannot control. And when reality fails to deliver our expectations, disappointment becomes inevitable. This is where Stoicism offer a valuable lesson because it taught me that rather than allowing external factors dictate my happiness, we should instead opt to manage our perception, attitudes, and actions. Why so? Because in real life, there are things that we cannot control. What are those? Such as other people's opinions, unexpected events, and final outcomes. And there are things that we can control, like our efforts, our mindsets, and our decisions. Which is why the second lesson that I've learned from this book is the concept of control. Let me give you an example to illustrate my point. We could say, think about the career journey. Instead of stressing over uncertain promotions, subjective evaluations, or office gossips, things that are beyond our control, we can focus on what is within our control, like working sincerely, developing our skills, and maintaining professionalism. So, to summarize, what can we take from this book? Firstly, worrying about things that we cannot control is ultimately pointless. It wastes our time, it drains our energy, and it harms our mental well being. Second, by focusing on our action based on what we can control, we regain a peace of mind regardless of the outcome. So today, I invite all of you to stop being imprisoned by uncertainty. Stop dwelling on what might go wrong, and stop letting fear dictate your answers. Focus on what you control and do your best fully and sincerely, and so allow the rest to unfold naturally. Thank you.